Well, the fact that I was able to hide behind all that heavy-duty makeup, especially in the first third of my career, was like a gift from heaven, because I was so uncomfortable in my own skin that once I put that layer on that separated me from the outside world, it wasn't me anymore. It was this guy that I could immerse myself in, this abstract character, and I could just worry about playing the character and purely acting rather than, you know, what do I do with my hands? So I really needed that it was almost like a crutch that something in the universe provided for me. Little by little, as I got older, I began to become more comfortable as myself, and I didn't really need the makeup as much, so the makeup jobs that came after 35, after 40 years old, were more things that I did because they were such amazing characters to play. And who wouldn't want to be Hellboy, you know? And you know, everybody says, wow, 4 hours, man, that must have been hard. Dude, I mean, I'm not shoveling coal, you know. I mean, there's like so many harder ways to make a living in this world than sitting for 4 hours and being made up to play Hellboy, you know. And I can imagine that there were probably a lot of guys that wish they were me. So you never want to take that for granted. But I don't remember what the fuck your question was. Well, what library do you work at?
I'm a middle school librarian these days in Queens.
Oh, because I don't owe you any money, because there's a few libraries. I have a few books that are a little overdue. I didn't plan on discussing that tonight. What the fuck? Are there any kids here? Thank God. All right, good. Might be a good time to get them the fuck out of here. So anyway, oh, hey, how you doing, son? Hellboy. I'm a strong proponent of finding what it is. I'm hoping that, you know, by the time you're 25, that you found what it is you're most passionate about, whatever that is. And I mean, it could be, you know, bringing people up at the Gap. I mean, if that's what it is, you know, you're going to do it well because you're passionate about it, and that's what's going to drive you. And you're going to be uncompromising. Those are the things that take you to the next level of anything, any endeavor you do, whether it be the arts or something, you know, more pedestrian. So look for something that you feel strongly about. I mean, you know, it's like a cliche, but you know, if you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. So I mean, that's, you know, essentially, I've had some very hard days as an actor, but I don't feel like I've ever worked a day in my life as an actor, because I don't tell any of the producers that I do, but I would have done this for free. And all I can do is tell you, I was determined to feel better. And so I just kept looking for ways to feel better, whether it be, you know, whatever it had to be. And everybody has a different little key that unlocks the door that gets you in the room where you finally start to relax and be comfortable in your own skin. And that's essential, you know. Everybody kind of deserves that, because it's really hard to live a fulfilled life until you dig yourself and accept yourself, and you know that you're okay with that. If you're okay with that, then you truly know how you feel about everything else. And so, but I'm not a doctor or a shrink. I'm just a guy who experienced it. And if reading this kind of says, oh yeah, I guess it's doable, then you know you're kind of on your way to if I did it, I'm telling you, it's fucking doable. I was thinking some fucked up shit. Yeah. So I'm sorry, son. You're such a cute little guy, but you're gonna have to hear it someplace. It may as well be at Strand's rare book department. These words were not invented by me, son. They're all over these walls.